Hi, everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning. Glad to see everybody made it through Monday. We're on to Tuesday, and the ball is on a roll. I have a question today. That's not really a question. For letters to Katie. It came off of one of the social media pages, and this is the only question that I pulled for today because it might take me a while to talk about this one. It said, need some help, guys. Just started at a new facility. They don't have peri-wash, no shampoo, and no body wash for residents. I feel so bad for them. I don't know what to do. Let me start by saying that most of the time, the people that order inventory or do the inventory to order products don't know how much we have left unless we tell them. So if this is a new facility, you might want to find out who that person is, who's in charge of ordering the supplies. There's some facilities that residents are responsible for providing their own, or their power of attorney is responsible for providing that for them. So definitely check into that, find out who is responsible for it, and let them know that these supplies are low or out completely. One of the things I did notice is there were several responses to this question or this post, and there was probably 5 or 10 that said you need to quit. You need to quit. Well, what is that going to help, really? If we're here on a professional level to help these people on a daily basis, quitting your job and leaving because they're out of supplies is not the answer. If you're there and you really want to be the difference in somebody's life, then you need to be the difference in their life. You need to tell who you need to tell, do what you have to do in order for these residents to have the care that they deserve. I absolutely am so disappointed in so many CNAs saying that. And call state was the second one. That was the second biggest answer. You need to call state, you need to call state, you need to call state. As CNAs, we need to be problem solvers as well. If it's something, I'm not saying that it's not a serious matter, not having supplies to take care of the residents in the way that they need to be taken care of, but there are other ways around it than just calling state. There was one person that suggested calling the power of attorney yourself. If you are employed by a long-term care facility, do not do that. That is what the social worker is there for. That is what the human resource person is there for. That is what the charge nurses are there for. That is what the director of nursing is there for. That is not what we are there for. If that person comes in on a daily basis and you know them on a personal level because they're there day in and day out with their loved one, feel free to mention to them, hey, your mom or your dad is running low on shampoo or aftershave or toothpaste, in a casual way, just to kind of give them a heads up. But don't go out on your break and look up that person's POA in their chart and call that person and tell them that, like I said, that is somebody else's job. That is not in our scope of practice. In some facilities, I shouldn't say facilities, but like home health care, private duty especially, if that is in your job description, then feel free to do that. But not if you're working in long-term care or a hospital or assisted living for that fact as well. We're going to talk about some kind of interesting ways to get those supplies into our facility free of charge for the residents. We're going to take a short break and we'll talk about those right after this.
I promise you, in a NAHCA facility, residents get better care because they're being cared for by a higher educated, and I'm not talking college, I'm talking a person that has industry education. This makes them the best at the bedside, and we've proven it time and time again.
NAHCA takes care of our CNAs, the most important force within any long-term care community.
What a pleasure it has been and will continue to be to have the partnership that we have in Arizona, and I would really encourage other states to do the same.
Any facility out there that may be watching this that would like to go through the NAHCA process of transformation, you get a hold of NAHCA and we'll be there to serve with excellence every day, all day, anytime you need us.
For more information, visit us online at nahcacna.org or call 417-623-6049. Tune in to CNA TV every Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time for long-term care news with Dane Henning.
Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. We're going to bring up some interesting ways that you can get supplies into the facility free of charge to the residents. One of them would be like if you have a leadership team or if you have lead CNAs or preceptors in your building, kind of getting them together and putting together a drive. It would be like a fun community project. You could put together like a basket of like Bath and Body. It doesn't have to be Bath and Body Works lotion, but some good smelling lotion, baby lotion, baby oil, and then raffle it off you could enter it into a drawing, like have family members buy tickets, or residents or CNAs or nurses all buy tickets for this basket, and then have it donated to like the shower room. I know there are some regulations, I shouldn't say regulations, protocols and policies in place in some facilities that each resident has to have their own, but there are so many facilities out there that have like, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, the big white pump that puts out like the pink or orange soap that everybody uses, that has to be locked up in the cupboard because it's just for the shower room only. That would be a good place for that, implementing different baskets that you could put in the shower room with each resident's name on it, with lotion, soap, shampoo, body wash, deodorant is another big one, and just keeping those supplies in the room. Another thing that we could implement is Christmas time is a huge one, but there's more holidays throughout the year. Like once again, the residents' activities would be a good one to get involved in this. Residents get like the Mother's Day baskets or the Christmas baskets or a Christmas gift, Easter, Father's Day. There's some facilities that do like gifts to the residents for every single holiday. So why not utilize those holidays instead of giving them May Day baskets with popcorn and M&Ms in it? Give them a bottle of lotion or a bottle of shampoo or a new deodorant or toothpaste and a toothbrush. Just kind of thinking outside the box. Another way for activities to get involved would to kind of go to your DON and your activities director and ask them to implement like a store where, I mean, women our age love to shop, women their age love to shop. It's kind of just like a generation to generation inheritance. So why should that stop just because they're in the nursing home? Because they can't go out and shop in the community, bring that shop to them so they can shop in their community. They could use like bingo tickets to buy items and have all that stuff available so that like, and I'm only saying this because this was actually at 2 of the last nursing homes that I worked at, did this specific program, and it was amazing, and the residents loved it, and they sold out of almost everything every single month. But so as they're playing bingo or shuffleboard or anything where they're winning tickets, by winning those games, they can save up their tickets and take their tickets down to the store and use them as cash to buy whatever they want while they're in there. It could be everything from like crossword puzzles, like I said, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrushes, snacks like the little Oreo single serving cookies, bags of peanuts. I mean, it goes on and on. Of course, the activities would need to know that care plan, so that if that person's diabetic, they can't be going in and buying 18 boxes of chocolate and taking it back to the room to eat it. But I mean, there's so many things that you can do to help out and get those supplies in free of cost to the residents. Instead of just walking out or calling state. Those are not the only 2 options that we have. One of the things that I do personally is I carry around a bottle of Bath and Body Works or baby lotion with me. I use the non-scented baby lotion or the Bath and Body Works when I'm doing cares on residents. It's a cost to me, but it makes me feel so much better knowing that person got that extra care and a little more high quality lotion than the runny, watery, liquidy stuff that the providers that provide to the nursing home usually have available for them to order. The same thing goes with like deodorants and stuff. If they are out of deodorant, I'll pick up one. They're like 50 cents at Dollar General or something and bring it in and just kind of stock it. It's just my little gift giving back to them. There are, like I said, you need to check your policies and procedures with your specific place of employment, but if you're telling them what you're doing and why you're doing it, they may even help. They may establish like some kind of a drive, or staff members can donate to the cause or that sort of thing. So definitely keep your head up, think in the most positive way rather than just deciding that I've had enough. This is my day to walk out. And I did not write her name down or pull it from this site, but she specifically said I can't walk out on my residents. That's not something that I'm going to do, even though it was a new facility to her. So I did want to give her props for that. I'm going to let you guys go for today, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for Katie in the morning.